It's grown men on here shooting their shot, and if you don't reply back on time, they will unsend their message.
Last night I told a man that he made me cry.
Men don't woo women anymore. Why?
You want loyalty, bitch? You're gonna have to be loyal. You want honesty? You're gonna have to be honest.
This man sent me back a pretty long voice note, and it was harsh.
Broken women are the reason why dating and relationships are complete and total shit right now. Instead of laying on someone's couch to go heal, they rather run to the internet looking for validation.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Desktop Drop. Let's dive in.
Why don't men woo women anymore? Like when girls are like, wow, I'm really into him. Because every time I go on a date, it's just like thoroughly disappointing and lacking in effort. And it's not about like money or anything like that. You don't have to put money in. It's just making a girl feel like you actually care about her. And like I hear stories from like the older generations about their dating life, and I'm like, yeah, that just doesn't exist anymore. I don't know if it's like dating app culture, hookup culture, whatever, but men don't woo women anymore. Why?
They stopped rewarding women who expect girlfriend treatment before earning basic investment. Effort follows reciprocation, not entitlement.
It's grown men on here shooting their shot, and if you don't reply back on time, they will unsend their message. Like, boy, if you're gonna say something, say with your chest. Mean it. Why are you gonna sit there and unsend messages? Like, I hate guys are the new princesses in this day and age.
Guys, like, stop doing that. I feel like people's egos just get bruised too easily, but like, I've been playing Delivered Wars with this one guy. He'll reach out and he'll message me. I'll answer and he just won't answer me. Like, this is what he does, so I'm just like, oh. So I couldn't be bothered to answer him, and then he just deleted it. He's got to be the cool one, you know what I mean? Like, if he gets rejected or whatever, like, he won't stand for it. But it's alright if I look like it. I just feel like, for me, embarrassment, that emotion doesn't exist. Just say what you want to say. Like, if you want to send a risky text, just do it. Like, at least you won't be wondering. I hate when someone who's not interested in you but won't leave you alone. Leave me alone. Like, if you don't want me, leave me be. Like, what's even more funny, I don't even know why he deleted the message, because he's left me undelivered on Snap for like weeks. I don't even know why he deleted the message to begin with, because he's left me undelivered for about 4 weeks on Snap. It's all I actually hate that. So like, he has to be the one that's got the power.
He unsent the message because silence is an answer. Men are finally learning that. They spent years being told not to bother women. Now they're getting criticized for leaving quietly.
I saw this on the internet. I wanted to talk about it. Watching men be intentional about cars, fitness, diets, sports, and money will show you that men have a ton of capability when it comes to whatever they actually care about. So watching them fumble fatherhood, romance, his spiritual life, his education, etc., is telling and goes to show he doesn't care. I could not agree more. This is why the phrase, if he wanted to, he would, rings true for me. And I know I've seen other people and therapists say that's not accurate. I'm going to go with it's accurate, because men will feign incompetence. Like, they can't remember their wife's birthday, their kids' birthdays, anniversaries, kids' allergies. But when it comes to stuff that they really want, hanging out with their friends, being good at their job, being able to keep money in their pockets, somehow they figure it out. But they can't figure out that their wife, girlfriend, their partner wants to go out for their birthday or anniversary, or they can't remember those dates. But they'll remember 10 years ago that LeBron James dropped 56 points against the Celtics in Game 3 at Boston. Like, let's be for real. They don't care about the people that they're with. So it's for you to say, or for men to say, hey, I don't get it. These men are not capable of it unless you tell them. Absolutely. You get together with somebody for the first time. You say, hey, I'm a person who, if you believe in love languages, which I believe to a certain extent, I like to spend time with the people that I care about. But they spend 2 to 3 weeks or 4 weeks and they never set up a date. Why do I have to continue talking to you? I already told you this is what I like. It's because he doesn't want to with me. And it's perfectly okay. It could just be the with you part, but it's not, I don't have to show him every single step. He doesn't want to, because if his job told him that he needed to be at work on a Sunday at 7:30, he would complain. But guess where he would be? At work for 730. They can do a whole football league and be a commissioner and be involved with 10 people, 12 people, who's injured or not. But they can't remember that my birthday is every year on the same date. Let's be freaking for real.
If he wanted to, he would.
Exactly.
And if he didn't, that was your answer. Men remember what matters to them. The question isn't whether he can, it's whether you're worth the effort to him.
Ladies, y'all be expecting men to make the impossible possible in impossibly possible situations. And that's not fucking fair. Like, y'all be making requests that y'all know good and well y'all would not fulfill for this man or your motherfucking self. But he's supposed to do it? Like, okay, if he wanted you to pay all of his motherfucking bills, would you do it? No, the fuck you wouldn't. Nope. But in some type of way, it's his responsibility to pay all yours because he dealing with you. You dealing with him too, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like, if you would never pay a grown man's rent, stop acting like it's his responsibility for him to pay yours. Like, if you ain't sending him money for haircuts and all that shit, stop expecting him to pay for your hair and your nails and your upkeep. That's not his responsibility. He got his own shit to do. You're not fucking doing it. Like, I'm just understanding where the reciprocity comes in at. Like, bitch, like, fuck that, oh, he's the man type of shit. It don't matter. This man is still human. Like, he still gotta wake up, go to work, deal with stress, pay taxes, pay bills. Like, this man gotta figure out life just like you do. And in case you forgot, his money ain't printed no different than yours. No easier than yours. The money that you don't want to spend on yourself or him. Bitch. Yeah. And then another one, like, if you don't want him entertaining other women, stop entertaining other men. It's not, it like, bitches be thinking it's okay to do that, to accept certain shit and to talk to other men and just hee ha ha only because it's platonic in the moment. Fuck that. You don't want him doing that shit. Bitch, you need to tone it down a bit. Like, you want loyalty, bitch, you're gonna have to be loyal. You want honesty, you're gonna have to be honest. You want consistency, you're gonna have to be consistent, bitch. Like, you can't want respect from him and then be disrespectful to him. You can't want him to watch his tone and then talk to him fucking crazy. You can't want grace for your mistakes, bitch, and then he's persecuted for his. You can't fucking do that. Like, those are unrealistic expectations. And a lot of females hold me into those fucking expectations and wonder why niggas stray away from that shit. Bitch, he can't fucking live up to what the fuck you expect him to be, bitch. He just fucking can't. And granny, every relationship is different, but you don't have to split everything 50-50. But what should be equal is the willingness to show up, willingness to support, willingness to love, to sacrifice, to be loyal to one another, honesty, and having the same grace you're asking for. Because if you're asking for something you're not willing to give, you're not asking for love, bitch. You're asking for a lifestyle.
The problem isn't men having standards. It is expecting benefits you wouldn't provide yourself. You call it the bare minimum. He calls it another adult expecting a sponsor. Reciprocity isn't misogyny. It's the foundation of every healthy relationship.
Last night I told a man that he made me cry. Let's talk about it. So this is somebody that I have talked to previously. We've never met. We just met on an app and we talked. And honestly, I got the impression that he just wanted kind of like a sexy pen pal and didn't ever want to meet up. So I stopped talking to him. That was earlier this year. And then we just rematched on an app and started talking again. I think he's really cute. And I thought, you know what? I'll give him another chance. And the same thing happened. And lo and behold, he has another family member staying with him. That was his excuse before. Then last night, I sent him a little voice message and I said, see, this makes me think that you're not real, or that you really just have no intention of ever meeting up with me. And it was just a silly little voice note. This man sent me back a pretty long voice note, and it was harsh. Again, this is a man who has never laid eyes on me. He does not know me, and it was mean. And I responded at first, like laughing, like, whoa, that was so wild. Like, you could have responded in any way, just being silly, flirty, whatever. But you chose violence. Like, why are you so defensive? Like, what? He responds in a text, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I got defensive. It's been a long day. And I was like, yeah, okay. Like, I understand we all have a bad day. And then I listened to it again and I realized, oh, I'm just trying to be cool girl. And it literally made me cry. Okay, yes, I had had a cocktail. It was meant to make me feel bad and it was meant to make me feel small. And it did. And so I sent another message and was just like, you know what? To be totally honest, I listened to that again and it made me cry. Should I have given him that power? Should I have given him that knowledge? No. But you know what? I wanted him to know. I said, you need to realize the impact that your words and your tone have. I wish I could play it for you. Amanda, you know, I don't go out on weeknights and I do that to protect my peace. And if you can't understand that, blah, 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 blah. And this is the holiday season, Amanda. He just kept saying my name. Like he knows me. Amanda, I have so-and-so staying with me. And then I'm traveling. And you just like, who do you think you are? You have to understand. And it was just, I know that doesn't sound mean, but it was. Like, men do better. Don't be so fucking mean. And ladies, don't let stupid hot men from dating apps talk to you that way. I don't know. I don't let people talk to me that way. I've never even I told you I was married for I was with somebody like my whole adult life. And while that relationship ended, he would have never spoken to me that way.
Men are tired of being blamed for every feeling. If a stranger on a dating app can ruin your whole night, the problem isn't men. It's emotional dependency.
Boys don't ask you out anymore. What they do is they look at you from across the room and they'll be like, huh, she's pretty. I bet that's my wife. And then they just take out their phone and watch basketball clips on YouTube Shorts. They're just like, oh, nice.
I find men's relationship with YouTube concerning. Anybody else? Anyone with me on this one? Yeah. I was in kind of a silly mood recently, so I turned to my boyfriend and I was like, hey, what if we watched weird videos on YouTube tonight as a kind of a joke? And he said yes, and without hesitating, he stood up and immediately closed our living room curtains. It's a pretty terrifying tone to set right off the bat. My boyfriend doesn't close our living room curtains when he's naked. But he was like, our neighbors do not want to see what we're about to watch on YouTube. And before I could even suggest anything, he was just already typing something in, as if he just has a constant running queue of YouTube videos that he's ready to watch on a moment's notice. This is you. He's laughing so hard, he's like, I do this every day. Can I just ask, what's number one on the queue in your head right now? What's geared up and ready to go? Fishing videos. Okay, he said fishing videos. I need you to remember that, and now I'm going to finish the rest of my joke. And we'll just see how that aligns with you guys. Okay. So I did have this moment where I was like, oh my god, what if my boyfriend is a huge pervert? But it was totally fine. He just wanted to show me the specs on the new Toyota 4Runner's engine. Pretty close. Pretty shockingly close to what you had in mind. Ready to go.
The modern man didn't stop chasing women. He just discovered peace hobbies and YouTube. She thinks he's scared to approach. He's at home comparing truck specs and sleeping stress-free. Different priorities.
Broken women are the reason why dating and relationships are complete and total shit right now. Instead of laying on someone's couch to go heal, they rather run to the internet looking for validation from other broken women. Broken women are unlovable. You can't love a broken woman. You ladies went on this marketing propaganda, wrote countless articles about how men are so lonely because women have options and men need to raise their standards, this, that, and the third, right? But what I find kind of interesting is I see so many videos of women crashing the fuck out because they're not in a relationship. I see countless videos of women crying because they don't have any friends. They don't have anybody to hang out with. They don't have nobody to talk to. They're turning 30 and they're so alone. I go into the comment section of married couples who make videos that says, hey, these are the things that they do for each other and how they express love for each other. And whenever a woman speaks and say, hey, this is what I do for my man, this is how I express love for my man, I go into the comment section and it's nothing but women in the comment section talking about, you're a pick-me, which I think is so fucking stupid. How you gonna call a married woman a pick-me? Bitch, she's picked already. So they up in the comment section talking about, I could never. This ain't the 1950s. I mean, all sorts of egregious comments about how a woman is expressing love and respect for her husband. Then it's videos of women talking about, to my married friends, is it possible that you could send your husband over to my place and he could just do some things and you can come over and we could drink wine? I'm like, why don't you get your own man? It's not like that. It's not like I want him. And everybody with common sense and two eyes knows that she wants your man. She definitely wants your man. Then every time a guy who lets it be known he's married posts something on the internet and he is conventionally attractive, go into the comment section. Can your wife fight? Can your girlfriend fight? It's you hoes really did try to push this propaganda that it's men who are desperate for relationship. It's men who are the most loneliest demographic. It's not. Y'all the one who's projecting. Y'all the ones who are extremely lonely. And let's not forget your standards. You absolutely have no standards because a lot of you do not have a personality and you bring absolutely no value to a relationship. You're a permanent side chick. You're a permanent situationship and you have to lead with your body. And that's why a lot of y'all walk around naked with all your lady bits out and your breasts all out. And you have to lead with your body and your sexuality because you have nothing to offer in a relationship. The men have said it countless times, but y'all try to gaslight time. I dress for myself. Really? Really? Y'all make it so obvious that you bring no value to any type of relationship. And this is why y'all come up on Al Gore's internet and make relationships extremely transactional. Well, if I have to give up the cat, then he needs to go ahead and pay me and pay for my lifestyle, this and third. And I'm just like, is that how y'all view relationships? For all that, you might as well just be a 304 and make a career out of it. And then when a guy rejects you and say, hey, you're not for me because y'all wear your red flags like a billboard. A lot of you are walking massive red flags. Me personally, and I've said this with my son, broken women are unlovable. You cannot drink from a broken cup. You cannot eat from a broken plate. You cannot love a broken woman. Especially a woman who does not want to heal. She is unlovable. You're offended, die mad. Because when that guy rejects you, the very first thing that comes out of your mouth is, oh, he must be gay. Like, y'all do not want to take the personal responsibility and accountability to make it seem like the reason why so many dudes don't want to fuck with you, so many dudes don't want you to be a girlfriend, don't want to wife you up, and that the only thing you're good for is a fucking a dump is because there's something fundamentally wrong with you. It's one thing if it's one dude that does it. Chop it up and charge it to the game. But when you're getting ran through by 10 or more people, and it's the same repetitive thing over and over again, sweetheart, the problem is you. The problem is you. My ex is a narcissist. I'm a victim. I'm a survivor of TV. You're broken, boo. You're not lovable. And a lot of y'all have such a nasty, negative ass attitude. People sense that. People definitely sense it. But you're the victim, right? This is why I said broken women are not lovable. Broken women are not worth the time of day. Because hurt people always hurt people. I said what I said. If you're offended, die mad.
At some point, every failed relationship can't be men's fault. Patterns tell the truth. Men aren't rejecting strong women, they're avoiding unresolved chaos. A relationship can't heal someone who refuses to heal themselves. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and stay tuned for the next video.